Keep the pace. A lot of ground to cover before we hit the underground.
Underground?
Only way to get through the storm. Worker entrances to the underground are everywhere. Nearest is in the next building over. Take the bridge.
Who was working under the city that they needed so many entrances?
I'll catch you up on a need-to-know basis. As long as you keep something solid between you and that cosmic flurry, you'll be safe and sound.
You freaks, you're getting a dose of me now.
I assume whatever is down there is a good deal worse than what we've seen up here.
Don't get your panties in a knot, Diana. I trained you better than that.
What, more takers? Let's go!
Heavy resistance. Lucky for you, there's a Confederate-sanctioned general keeping you safe.
And here I thought we were stuck with a psychopathic war criminal who needs his mouth washed out.
Who's gonna do the washing, boy? You?
Just let me load my soap. Spit. fuck? That is one big bitch. That thing on his gut, that's where it's at.
Heavy resistance! Lucky for you, there's a Confederate-sanctioned general keeping you safe!
Here I thought we were stuck with a psychopathic war criminal who needs his mouth washed out.
Who's gonna do the washing, boy? You?
Just let me load my soap. It ain't happening. What the fuck? That is one big bitch. Gotta take out the power cell in his gut.
There! Follow me! radiation the cause of the mutations on world.
Do I look like a fucking tour guide? Them slanty devil eyes of yours don't see so good, huh?
Another racial slur and I will hurl you into that storm.
Weak bluff, the prancing geisha.
How could anyone be so irresponsible to build a city amid these storms?
Radiation filters were destroyed during the workers' revolt. Bunch of pinko commie socialist queers felt they weren't being treated fairly. Day later, the entire fucking joint's wrecked.
Radiation leaking through the cracks!
Two little babies back in Papa's care. Don't you fret. Daddy'll get you out of this scary place.
Right now, I'm torn between getting off this rock and stomping your brains out. Keep yammering, that choice gets a lot easier to make.
Ishi here is highly motivated towards survival. You go ahead, take a poke at me, and we'll find out where his true loyalty lies.
Damn skulls! bullets ain't working.
Scan the area. Located a makeshift entrance to the underground.
Oh, great. No other choice. Roll the dice.
Take the elevator down to the garage.
Oh, great. These workers, that just another name for slaves?
Slaves? Ha! Bunch of convicts and reprobates given a second chance. They ran the city, down in the tunnels, in exchange for a shorter sentence. This here is what you get when you show a bit of leniency to fuck-offs.
So they filled the underside of the city with convicts. Brilliant.
Ain't nothing here.
It's down the way.
Found it.
You want a trophy? Get in gear. We're about to march headlong into the shit. Behold the dirt pen, shitheads!
Damn, you weren't kidding. Big enough for 1,000 inmates.
28,000 to be precise.
So what's with the toxic waste?
Byproduct of the city's gamma filters. Officials stored it down here while they dug up the hills for a place to bury it.
Mean shit in those hills.
Yeah, well, the yardbirds were getting sick, dying, mutating, and what have you. So, the goofball, miscreant ball tuggers decide to rise up and demolish the gamma filters. No more filters, no more waste.
Nothing to protect from the storms.
Convicts didn't think that far ahead.
What remains down here?
Ooh, big-titted blowjob models with yellow fever. The fuck do I know?
Hold it, no sudden movement. This rickety old piece of shit is about to... Whoa! Damn! Hold on. Damn it! Oh, motherfucker!
This stream! highly radioactive!
You gonna sit here douching in it, or move your asses?
Hold your breath.
You dickheads really picked the worst time to show up.
Good to be back in the shit.
You see that?
I am not picking up anything.
Use some fucking help!
General, this way. Follow me!
Shit for covering corners. Anyway, there's a door down here that I reckon... Bolts! You two lollipops, get your cans down here! Bad trouble a-knocking!
Ishi, there's a scaffolding on the other side. Come on! That dude's been a pain in my ass since I got here. Saving him just doesn't feel right.
You could have killed him. You had opportunities.
Gotta get you out of here, kid. We're short on time.
Those many years ago, after we discovered the truth about Serrano, we could have disappeared into the outer quads, hidden and been safe.
Well, I wasn't here for the run like cowards part, but that doesn't mean I don't want to shit down that guy's neck.
I don't think you do. Your thirst to murder Serrano for his crimes was never about revenge. It was a righteous mission to avenge the many innocents he used us to kill. You led us on a quest for atonement, a chance to reclaim our souls. I always knew I would likely die for this pursuit.
You give me too much credit.
No matter what happens, no matter what I say as I lose possession of my mind, know this. You are my brother. I followed you of free will, and I do not hold you accountable.
You remember Novak from the flashback? Well, that kid was Trishka. Captain Dickshit got her after all.
I had no idea.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get to that jump ship. But the moment we clear this hole,
we'll scalp that motherfucker. Up above us! Taking cover!
You're safe, sweetie. You can come out of your piss-soaked corner.
Always let underlings take care of the shit mopping.
You're an inspiration for birth control.
Come on, tunnel up ahead.
At least someone gets me on this planet. Toxic goo everywhere. Guess we know what twisted these inmates up.
You don't know shit all. You're killing up Confederate citizens, boy. Tourists who missed the evac ship came down here to hide from the rampaging prisoners topside.
Oh, Jesus.
Might have been some kindly school teacher. Mother of three, you just got it!
You should learn to better hide the elation in your voice.
Ballsy, come on up. Hey, they're not interested in us.
They are terrified.
Gray's dear mother must be nearby, handing out mouth jobs.
Look at that shit, burning through rock.
Mutates full of radioactive hemolymph.
Stay close.
Some manner of migration.
Bad juju. Got my keister in a pucker.
Never a good sign. There, that lift is operational.
Intentional.
Trying to destroy the lift. These little ball sacks are hunting us.
Don't let them near those cogs. They're gonna melt the fucking turbine.
You call that shooting? You even aiming?
We cannot afford mistakes.
You missed!
Ears are half rotted.
Focus your fire, you limp dick hack! Pathetic!
Too many to hold off.
That chamber is dated. Get inside!
Let's go!
Too damn close.
That wasn't shit. Hate to see you shiver your way through a real fight.
You're trying too hard, General. Just relax. Let the overcompensation come naturally.
Look at her! Look what you treasonous sons of whores done to my baby!
Clock is ticking. We need to get down there. That crane steel line will hold us.
Come on, you shit whistlers! My baby's up this way.
What kind of clock we running?
One that has recently been fucked in the face! We get in and shut her down soon, or...
Everyone's dead. Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, reckon my crew's already dead. Dead on account of Grayson Hunt. You can add mass murder to your rap sheet now, Hunt. Ulysses had over 700 souls on board. Here they lie.
Give it a rest, Serrano.
These are human beings you've killed, Gray. They had families, people counting on them. How much pain you reckon you just spread across the universe?
I'd say we've both done our fair share.
But we ain't talking about me. Some eaten, some mangled and toyed with. Burnouts are here.
I could use something to shoot.
Uh-huh. Killing's all yours.
Here we go.
I've mapped the area. There is only one route through. Follow me.
Awful quiet over there, Hunt. Pondering them bodies, I reckon.
About to ponder one more.
This building is under terrible duress from the weight of the Ulysses.
So we should take our time? Maybe have a nap? You're in lead! You're setting the pace, Ishi!
Dead end.
No, there's a way through. Here! We're almost there!
Oh, now what?
What are you looking at?
Hurry up!
Double time, puke nuts! Bombs this way! Just past the dead bodies of these mothers and fathers that you killed.
Things on the fritz.
Come on! This shaft will get us there! Tick tock, tick tock. You boys nervous?
Shut your fucking hole.
Oh, baby in a grumpy mood. All that guilt building up, ain't it, boy? Oh, shit, the bodies. Do something!
You're welcome.
You getting sensitive, boy? Need Papa to give you a hug and tell you you're doing a good job?
These escape capsules. Only half were used.
Didn't exactly have a lot of time after y'all sucker punched us.
I'm tired of hearing you talk. I woke up on the wrong damn planet, and then you had to stick your shitty finger in it. You had it coming. You wasted no time getting your sorry ass to safety, though.
Picking up a significant quantity of acrylonitrile in the air. Highly flammable and toxic. Hold your fire.
No guns. That's bound to end well.
Kick and leash. Hold your fire.
Close. Couple of floors up, and we're there.
Oh, damn. Electromagnetic pulse fields.
Intruder auto detectors activate the security protocol. Nothing I can do.
That fusion reactor is unstable. It should be possible to temporarily overload the fields.
Reactor looks about to shit the bed.
If it goes off, it would detonate the bomb.
What do you care, Sushi Dick? You're already half dead.
Hey, slow down, pal. I take my mutant rare.
Fumes are gone. Fire at will.
What was that code? I'm just dicking around. Funny good times, right?
I killed the last one. I'll kill this one.
Engine room, dead ahead.
Thank God, I am not accustomed to mission success.
Stick with the king, baby. Hey, get back here and defuse this fucker.
Safeguarded, stupid. Takes two people. I gotta turn the key in here the moment you put in the deactivation code, or it'll trip the bomb. Get over to it! I'll read off the code. Hurry!
Ready? One wrong move, it'll blow.
Go!
Pull the lever to access the console. Enter the following code. URADUMBTIT. Now, press the yellow button to confirm. You ball sacks done shot the bed yet again. You just armed the DNA bomb.
You son of a bitch!
Well, I got a flight to catch. Bottle of scotch waiting on board. Maybe I'll get a secretary to give me a mouth sucking. Good luck, motherfuckers.
Find a way out of here.
I cannot! The reinforced walls are too thick to scan through!
Got it, come on!
Where are we going, Gray? This is futility.
Not up, Ish. Still a chance. Gotta get to Serrano's jump ship, kill him to shit, and get home. Stick with me.
All right, Gray.
That's it. My life is a goddamn joke.
It is no joke, Gray. Just the end of the line. The inevitable conclusion.
Fuck that. Look at that. Found us a nice, easy...
steep 200-meter fall. Here!
Why? Shouldn't you be inevitably concluding?
Perhaps you are right. Perhaps there is always a way.
Always is. Gonna kill that punk and get out of here. Fucker rim job piece of shit. We're right back where we started.
The room was not on fire last time.
Okay, there's gotta be an out.
Perhaps this is a just end. I would rather die at peace than frantically pushing against fate.
Not me. I'm gonna go out rockin' and rollin'.
Gray. Listen. We've got company.
Trishka! How the hell?
What am I, some Sally Buttercup? I'm a goddamn Final Echo Squadron commander. I caught a power line, now come on. This is falling apart.
Let's go.
Sorry I didn't get here to bail your ass sooner. Hope your pants are dry.
Pants are dry, but my ass is puckered with joy.
You look pretty scared in there.
Calmer than you are.
Picked up chatter. Jump ship's heading toward the spaceport.
Perfect, let's go. I'm feeling all murdery.
Farting around. Building sounds unhappy.
Let's get to ground level. Follow me.
Trishka, for what it is worth, I am sorry. Had I known Serrano's intentions...
Fine. Really. Thank you. The way you struggled, figured that'd be harder.
Uh-huh, yeah. How far up is the spaceport?
Not far, but they'll be waiting for him, so...
Hurry up. Yeah, I got it.
Vacation resort built on the back of indentured felonious servants. Pretty bad idea, as it turns out.
Bet you the morons who made it threw around the term foolproof a bit. What's going on with these dumbasses?
Must have seen the jump ship in low orbit, fighting to get to it first.
Good. Buys us an easy distraction. These punks are tearing it up. I say we let them.
It's an ambush!
Cannonball flinging fatty, 12 o'clock.
Let's web out. I'll go low, you guard high. No surprises that way.
I will assist.
I don't
I
need...
owe you my life. Allow me to fight with you.
Okay, alright.
Cut the makeout session.
Great, they're coming to you!
Hail to the king, fuckstains.
Precision shooting, Trishka.
You too, Ishi. Glad to have you with me.
I'll come when I'm goddamn ready. Thank me anytime.
Thank you!
many more of these freaks are there?
To bring him down! Fill him with bullets!
This guy's a bullet sponge.
All clear.
That was too damn close for comfort.
All used up. What is this place?
Cargo hold. Bags are left from tourists who didn't make it off-world.
That's a lot of bags.